Support WrestleTalk!
Enable notifications. A huge Money in the Bank match confirmed. Drew McIntyre is really tall. And the B-Team debut. I'm Ollie Davis. Click the eye above my head for what you thought of the show, where you can choose from in awe, core, average, poor and bore, as I review the 14th of May 2018 edition of Monday Night Raw in about 4 minutes.
This is going to be good.
Not now, Charlotte! Why were you even there? Raw opened teasing Nia Jax and Ronda Rousey's red carpet confrontation from earlier in the day. Don't worry if you miss it, because WWE will repeat it 39 other times. The full show opened with Roman Reigns calling out Jinder Mahal for costing him his match last week. Kurt Angle answered Roman instead, reluctantly channeling Stephanie McMahon's commands. Jinder will be getting a Money in the Bank qualifier match tonight because it's best for business. Roman, being the spoilt brat who can never actually win the big one himself, pettily found poor defenseless Jinder and beat him up backstage. When WWE announced Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens earlier in the day, I thought,
this is going to be good.
not now, Charlotte! And they didn't disappoint, having a terrific match with Falcon Arrows on the ring apron and Fisherman Busters off the second rope. Furious about losing, Owens went over Kurt's head to get another opportunity later on. Then came the most newsworthy segment from this episode of Raw. Ronda Rousey accepting Nia Jax's women's title challenge for Money in the Bank. Unfortunately, it was also the show's most cringy, with awkward line delivery, everyone smiling like their best friends, and Charlotte behaving like an obnoxious celebrity dating show matchmaker, trying to get the woo noise over more than the actual match announcement.
This is going.
I get it, Charlotte! It's going to be good! I get it! It's going to be good! Woo! It also poses the rather worrying question, is this too early for Ronda Rousey to go for the title? Thankfully, the week's cringiest segment was followed up by the show's best. Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel announcing their new name as the B-Team. The B stands for best. They beat Breezango and sold their newly started undefeated streak like crazy. They were one of the most over things live, with the crowd chanting the A-Team theme tune for them. Another very over thing, rather inexplicably if you ask me, was No Way Jose. On the TV broadcast, his entrance was cut short, but us in the live crowd got to enjoy all 4 minutes of it through the commercial break. And so you don't miss out, here it is. Bobby Roode beat Jose and Baron Corbin to qualify for Money in the Bank. I don't understand your gimmick! Natalya made Liv Morgan tap in a 6-woman tag next, possibly building her up for a future confrontation with Rousey. This match looked very choreographed live. The Deleter of Worlds beating The Revival, however, was much better not on the TV, without the soundtrack of Michael Cole and Corey Graves insufferably bickering over the Woken gimmick. Following up from the hottest angle on last week's show, Bobby Lashley staring right into the camera and saying, I love you, my 3 wonderful sisters. Sami Zayn has promised he'll reveal the real Lashley next week. Swerve! He's got 4 sisters. Even with Sasha Banks wishing Bayley luck before her Money in the Bank qualifier, because that storyline is still going on, Alexa Bliss still beat her in front of a crowd that was more interested in chanting the name of popular chicken restaurant Nando's. Braun Strowman is tall. Drew McIntyre is also really tall. I've got to hand it to Vince. From a live event perspective, sometimes it's awesome to just see tall guys being tall. The match was really well structured, keeping Drew and Braun away from each other to build a big match down the line. And their one collision was so impactful, Drew knocked Braun's greatest Royal Rumble trophy over onto JoJo. 3 weeks out and that show is still botching.
This is going.
I get it, Charlotte! The match is going to be good! Woo! Everybody woo for the camera! As Jinder valiantly tried to make his way out for the main event, Roman speared him through a wall from out of nowhere. Guys, can we stop putting fake walls over fire escapes? Health and safety, people. Thanks to Stephanie McMahon, Kevin Owens was Jinder's replacement. The crowd were very much into KO and Elias, but Lashley was either booed, met with indifference, or chanted Bobby's sisters at. After Elias trying to do a concert mid-match and some Sami Zayn interference against Lashley, Owens stole a victory to be added to the Money in the Bank match. This was a fun experience live with a great Rollins KO match, the undefeated B team, and the awesome tease of Drew versus Braun. But the women's stuff ranged from subpar to toe-curlingly cringy, and everything else was just filler. This week's Raw is average. WWE has signed 2 new stars. Click the WrestleTalk.com link on screen now to find out who, and give us a subscribe to keep up to date with all the latest backstage wrestling news. I've been Ollie Davis, and that was wrestling.